Well, today we're looking at some new lens sets from Surui. It's called the Vision Prime 1. And you know, I've always wanted to be able to recreate this one scene.
Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
And by the way, quick little disclaimer. Surui, they did send me this lens kit for review purposes. They didn't pay me for this review. They didn't tell me what to say, and they don't get to see this video before it's released. And when we look inside the case, we get 3 lenses. We've got the 24mm t1.4. Also comes with a 35mm t1.4. And of course, a 50mm t1.4. And what's the great thing about this? Keep in mind, the lens like this right here, this one is set up for Sony E-mount. And that's great for full frame. But well, let's say that you have an R mount. Well, you know what? You've got different mounting options. So this one here is for R mount. Comes with a little lens cap on the back, and it even gives you the tools to where you can use it for whatever specific camera that you have. Comes with the little tool case so that you can change out the back mounting, and that way you can adapt it to the camera that you have. For the 24mm, you've got R mount, then you've got L mount, and then you've also got Z mount. So each lens has a different mounting option for you to mount onto the camera that you have, which makes it really versatile, because if for some reason you have different cameras, you got a Nikon or you have a Canon, etc., you can change up these lenses to accommodate those cameras, even if you have a Sony camera. So you just take off that back plate and be able to adapt it over very easy. And that's something really cool that Surui's done. Now these lenses, keep in mind, are prime lenses, and they're cinema lenses. They're spherical, so they're not anamorphic. The neat thing about them is all 3 of these stack up nicely. And you can see that the T-stop ring and also the focus ring are in the same exact area of the lens. So if you have a camera and you're setting it up like I do here with the Sony a7S III, and I've got a manual focus puller, that way you can set the focus puller for one lens. But if you change over the lenses, you don't have to worry, because guess what? It's always going to be in the same spot for you to be able to adjust focus with it. Comes with a really nice case to travel with it, lock it down, boom, you are set. And considering that these are a T1.4, you're going to get that really nice shallow depth of field with this and get some really nice bokeh with it. And at a 24mm, you get a nice wide, 35mm intermediate, and then you get the 50mm, which will give you a nice little close-up. So you've got 3 different shots that you can use with 3 different lenses, and really just be able to kind of convey the story that you want to tell with your video. So with that part out of the way, let's get to some video examples of using all 3 of these lenses: 24, 35, 50mm. Ready, set, go. So now we've got the 24mm on the Sony a7S III. 24mm is a great focal length for showing an establishing shot. Now, of course, you could go a wider lens, but 24 is a good balance because I'm 5 feet away from the camera. So I could put the camera a little bit further back and get a wider perspective of the room that I'm in. And the nice thing is, with the 24mm lens, it has a very close focusing distance on it so that I can actually bring it in a little bit closer to emulate a tighter field of view, so to speak. So 24mm, very nice establishing shot. But with a 50mm, it really just punches in really nice so that the viewer is really captivated or paying very close attention to the subject or to the talent that you're shooting at the time. Also at 1.4, you can see I'm nice in focus, but the background's got that nice out of focus roll off with it, which is, to me, very, very nice. And another thing that I really do like about this kit is the focus breathing. Now, the 24 and the 35mm have very minimal focus breathing. The 50mm has very slight focus breathing, but that's kind of be expected because of its field of view. And then if you look at the bokeh is very nice with this lens. What do I think about this lens kit from Surui? I think it's really fantastic. The build quality is great with it. Image quality is fantastic with it. This is a nice lens. And normally I pick black lenses, but I really do like this gunmetal gray that they've done here with this Surui lens. And considering that you can use it for different camera systems. So if you happen to have, like I said earlier, if you happen to have a Canon, you have a Nikon, and you have Sony, but you want to be able to kind of interchange these lenses with different cameras for different shooting styles or for different image quality from those particular cameras, you're able to do it with these lens kit adapters right here, which is really, really nice that they've included it into the kit. I'll put a link down to their Kickstarter down below so that you guys can check it out for yourself. Some people may say, you know what, it's a little bit pricey. Guess what? Cinema lenses are pricey, but when you think about what these lenses offer as far as their optical qualities, and you think about, hey, I'm getting a cinema lens and I'm getting 3 of them for what the cost of one cinema lens could be from a different company. Surui has done a really good job, and I've really enjoyed this partnership with Surui. Surui, I think you've done a great job with this lens kit. The Vision Prime 1. Like I said, product links down in the description below. Tell me your thoughts on it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next review. Bye-bye.